And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes found themselves united against a common threat.
There's something really scary about a guy with a knife who just snaps.
Let's do some gratuitous violence.
Hello, this is God.
Yes, hello, it's Earth. Can you cure global warming?
Click.
You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later.
Was Seahorse Seashell Party? Who didn't invite me?
All eyes to the front. You must watch, dear. It'll all be over soon.
Welcome, everybody. We are sitting with the founder, creator of Chakrubs, which, if you look into it a little bit, it's spelled Chakrubs. And you will find that this is a spiritual pleasure toy.
Nice.
Correct?
Sure.
And this is Vanessa Cuccia. Did I say it right? I always mess it up, I feel like.
No, it's good.
All right, I guess I know enough Italians to say it correctly.
Yeah.
Cuccia. How about you describe it probably better than I just did, what exactly this toy is?
Sure. Chakrubs are sexual wellness products, I like to call them, made out of crystal. So they have a metaphysical aspect to the pleasure industry.
Okay, so my first question, and this is purely a question for someone who doesn't have a vagina. Doesn't it hurt? I would think something a little more soft would be wanted. Just a little.
I understand that question, especially coming from a male-bodied person. But no.
Well, even some male-bodied persons, I would gather.
Yeah, but no, it's not meant to feel like an anatomical penis. It is still, it's pleasurable, the hardness of it. It's a different sensation, but it's still, we get great reviews and feedback. Some of the most popular toys on the market are made of steel or glass and even wood. So
it's not like, as a male who doesn't have one and would not like one personally, it's not like that the porno kind of dream watching, like that ridiculousness that we all see and kind of find hot, but no isn't really possible with a girlfriend that's a girlfriend.
Yeah, no.
So what's the spiritual aspect to this?
So the philosophy behind Chakrubs is that it's utilizing crystal energy along with your own sexual energy to increase not only the pleasure, but your own self-love and self-awareness and self-acceptance. So crystals have been used for thousands of years because of their metaphysical properties. So a little background on crystals is they have perfect molecular structure, which makes them emit a very healthy frequency. And when we are close to a crystal, our energetic field is getting affected in a very positive way by that energy. So that's how it's mixing these two aspects of spirituality and sexuality.
So now how did you come up with the idea? Was this like a eureka idea, or did you kind of plan this out through, because this is almost a faith-based thing, even if you didn't want to call it that, to the layman, I think that's a good term.
Yeah, I mean, I think my whole life, I was exposed to spirituality and holistic medicine. My father is a chiropractor and he's also an inventor. He created a non-surgical device to straighten the spine. And my mother, who's now the CEO of the company that sells his machine, was a musician she did meditation music and things like that. So she was very open with us, me and my sisters growing up, about spirituality and just about asking questions about the universe and things like that. So that was my background and who I was. So I was open to those things. And then when I was living in LA, I was hosting a young spiritualist who taught me all about crystals and chakras, and I, at that time, was also working at the Pleasure Chest, which is a sex toy store. So, you know, and I put myself in that scenario, working at a sex toy store, because I was trying to put myself in a place where I felt uncomfortable, basically. I felt like I had certain shame and around sexuality I wanted to basically get over. And that really did help me. I learned a lot about being non-judgmental with people, and I loved that environment. So, you know, that was my history, but it was one night when I was with my spiritualist friend, and we went to this woman's house who had a collection of crystals, and we were just looking at them, and I was thinking, you know, just about what I would want for myself, and that's when the eureka moment did come of, that's the material that I would want to use for myself.
So describe to me first your customer base. I'm going to ask for more descriptions in a little bit, but at first I want to know, like, once again, we're going to go layman who's not somebody in this world. So if anybody gets offended, please direct all your hatred towards me, not towards the lovely Vanessa. Like, here is my blanket ignorant thought, which is this is going to be either like sex crazed maniacs or the people that try and push that crystal religion stuff all over you, which those two, one would be good for me, the other one not so much. So please describe your average customer base.
Sure. I think that because we have a very high-end aesthetic, you know, we do, I mean, first of all of our customers they're a range of different kinds of people. So you do get the people that are massively into spirituality and chakras, and then you do also get the people that just want beautiful, luxurious sex toys. And some of these people might be super interested in sexuality. Some of these people may be super into crystals, but I find a full range. There's no particular demographic that is, you know, it's expansive. Everybody, you know, who has a certain interest in any of these topics would be our customer.
So what's your best-selling item? Is there like a length? Is there a color? Is there a type of crystal?
Yeah, the rose quartz is by far our best seller. So the rose quartz, we call it the original heart. And rose quartz is said to open up your heart center. So for people that have had broken hearts or want to attract love, or even soothing brutal temperaments, you know, that's a stone that is recommended for those types of things.
Okay. Is there anything that I should have touched on that?
I mean, I think that's, in a nutshell, a really good overview of everything. You know, there's different crystals for different purposes, you know, depending on what a person feels like they want to work on, they choose a different one. But yeah, I think that's all.
Hi, this is Vanessa. I'm the founder and creator of Chakrubs, and you're listening to RenegadeRadio.net.